In this video, you're going to see Tzeentch Pyromaniacs try to kill the most hated man in the Imperium.
Boogler!
So you've seen the armies. Obviously I'm using my no retreat list. 2 Dreadnoughts, Gulliman, Hellblasters, Flyer, and Phil's using all the chariots he can find.
Not guilty.
So are you confident?
No.
Are you sure? You've got lots of 4+ in one.
It was a man who was bald. He had a tattoo around his eye.
Cool, so let's see the deployment. So guys, that was deployment, but we do have, let's introduce him properly, the lovely Phil from the Dark Artisan. Are you alright, Phil?
Yeah, I'm alright, man.
Good, good. So let's have a quick look at his deployment. And so we've got, just tell us what's where. We've got a bit of a pile of stuff.
This is called our Glad Blast Templated Gun deployment.
I'm glad the blast templates I got deployment.
What this is all based off is, he's got a 6-inch bubble
Yep.
of a -1 to hit, and then he's
Yep.
got a 6-inch bubble of reroll 1s to hit, which is for the chariots mainly.
Yeah, so the Changeling gives him -1, Bellicor gives him reroll 1s to hit.
He won't get it though, because it's only Tzeentch demons.
Right.
Only Tzeentch demons that get it.
Oh, okay.
Everything's Tzeentch, even though he's red, he's just angry.
He's an angry Tzeentch Soul Grinder.
There's
With a warp sword, not a blood sword. You can see the warp reaping off it.
yeah, man, it's coming off it. It's going crazy.
Yep. So it's only one little pile into it, really.
With Boon and Bolt and all my heralds.
Yep.
And then Bolt and Treason.
Bolt and Treason on the Changeling.
With Diabolical Strength and Death Hex on him.
Right, okay. What does Diabolical Strength do?
I think it's like +2 to my strength, +1 attack.
Right, okay. And then
Death
X
Hex
is
is
that
stop me from
model
doing
can't
input.
use in runs, yep.
And Bolt essentially Smite, I
Yep.
think.
So it's similar to Smite.
A Boon is sort of put it on a demon and they get
A random buff
D3
into
to
it.
random buff.
Yep, it's cool.
Treason is I take control one of your hero models.
And shoot or attack with it.
You know, for that like turn.
Oh yeah, so you can shoot and charge
So
and stuff like that.
I could totally take control of Gulliman
You could try.
and charge him in your own stuff if I wanted to.
Yep, so that's all there. So you got
I
the...
can try. It's really hard to do because I think I need a beat leadership and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to do.
A
When it does
standard
work,
leadership 11 over there.
Oh yeah.
So we've got all the chariots, kind of like a couple of chariots at the front. We've got the Demon Prince. We've got all the flamers just piled in there. So we've got Soul Grinder, obviously Changeling and Bellicor. Then we've got a couple of chariots scattered, the Heralds, and another chariot there. So
My
my
objective's right there as well.
and the objective is right there, that little blue wall. So we've got taken hold. We're going to have one. We need another one in the centre of the board, but we have one in each of our deployment zones. For every, there you go. That'll do. That can go in the middle. So that's, yep. So that's going to go in the middle of the board. That'll be fine. Just chuck it down.
Okay.
There you go. So that goes there. So if you hold that at the end of the turn, we get a point. If you hold it for 2 turns, we get 3 points consecutively. So my deployment, we've got the Stormhawk running the flank. Got the Razorback with the Librarian with the Tome of Malcador and the Tactical Squad in. The 3 Centurions and the Apothecary. The Dreadnought and my objective. Librarian, Gulliman, Hellblasters, Dreadnought, Scouts, all the things everywhere. So I finished deploying first. Would you like to try and seize? You're not allowed to use a Hellstorm dice. I'm only kidding. On a 6. It's a 4. Would you like to re-roll? It's a 4. Would you like to re-roll again?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to take first turn. So good luck, Phil.
Good luck.
Cool. Let's go into my first movement phase. Okay, so this is the end of the movement phase. Everything of mine, except for the Dreadnought and the Apothecary, who's forgot to move, is basically rocked forwards. We've gone for the flank. We're probably going to focus on a Soul Grind over there. The Scouts haven't bothered moving, which they probably should have to get that objective. Do you mind if I move? Because we've not done anything yet. I forgot to film this, but they're going to move to there. Okay, so everything's rocked forwards. We're just going to go into the Psychic phase. There's only this Librarian who can cast, nothing that can dispel, so we've got 2 chances at this. We're going to cast Veil of Time on the Gulliman, just in case he does end up in combat somehow. So it goes off on a 10, and then his second power is going to use Null Zone, so if he does come close, he won't have an in-run. So that goes off on 8, which it doesn't, so never mind. So, small victory with the burger there. Cool, so let's go into the shooting phase. So that's the end of my shooting phase. The Soul Grinder died but did not blow up. Killed, thank Christ. He was very, very close to everything there. Was it D6 mortal wounds if he dies? Probably somewhat horrible. 2 units of flamers have also gone. One of the chariots is left on 1 wound, which was done by the flyer, and then this one has taken 2, so he's got 6 left. Cool, so that's the end of my turn. The Hellblasters took a casualty from overcharging. We did it wrong first. We had to do some re-rolls to make it fair. We lost the plasma dude. So, Phil, I score 1 point for holding this one.
Yes.
1 point for holding this one.
Yep.
So I'm 2 VPs with First Blood. Or First Strike. We'll play First Strike. It's fairer. So, your turn. Do you think you can kill something in your first turn?
Oh yeah.
Cool, let's go. So guys, that was the movement. Obviously everything has just flown forwards except for the 3 heralds which have kind of jumped away, but they do have this Staff of Change, so 24-inch range smite. It looks like that flyer is not in for a good mood. So we've got the Flamers kind of rocked up with the Exalted Flame, and the Demon Prince looks like he's ready to get powered up and charge, who knows. The Chariots kind of just rocked up with their D3 shot, essentially las cannons. So Phil, Psychic Powers, where shall we start?
I'll do the 3 smites here.
Okay, first one then.
So first one, get it.
7, yep, so D3 mortal wounds against a flyer.
3.
3, okay, so down to 7.
Second one, get it again. No,
Yep.
7. Wow, no. That's 1.
So 4 wounds total.
Last one, another one, the 3.
So, wow, 7 wounds. So he's got 3 left.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'll just stick a dice down. There's 3. So he's got 3 left. Let's start with 10.
Yep.
What's next?
He's going to do bolt
Bolt of Change
on this.
on the Redemptor.
Switch my target, because that's on 3 wounds.
Right, okay.
So it's a 9 a cast.
Which it does not go off.
I'm going to reroll this.
It does not go off, and you lost a command point.
Down to 4.
Down to 4 command points.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do Boon.
Boon from the Changeling onto the Demon Prince.
Cast and value 7.
6.
No, please tell me I can add something to it.
I don't think the Changeling has any adds.
I want it. So
Sadly,
bad.
he's not getting that boon, guys.
No.
Just so you know, he's definitely not getting the boon.
And then I'm going to do Diabolical Strength.
Okay, warp charge.
At 6.
Okay.
I get it.
So I'm going to try and deny this.
From Delta.
Yep, so because I've got Psychic Horde, I get +1, so I have to match you.
Okay, yeah.
So I need 6 on 2 dice. And I stop Diabolical Strength.
Sweet. And then he'll do Smite.
And then he'll smite again.
I get it.
8. What's the closest model?
Them, right?
Is it closest visible?
Yeah, okay. Don't think I can see. So yeah, just go on him.
Yep, so D3 mortal
Don't
wounds.
kill him. Yeah, there
No,
we go.
down to 2.
Yeah, sweet.
Cool. So that is the end of the Psychic phase, so not a lot of buffs went off.
No,
No, just smites.
just smites.
Cool. So let's shooting phase. Let's see what he can do. Okay, guys, that was Phil's shooting phase. Fairly quick, but smattering of damage. So he's done a wound to the Centurion. He's taken the Redemptor down to 4 wounds and left the Stormhawk on 1 wound. So he's got some charges to do.
Yeah.
What charges would you like to do first?
These 3 and then them 2.
So 3 flamers into those 2. So I've got Overwatch, 4 bolter shots, hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Nothing. Charge range, need more than 2.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Do you not get to reroll your wounds with golden?
Too far away.
Oh,
If I'm within 12, I get to reroll 1s to hit. If I'm within 6, then I get to reroll everything.
okay, cool.
Any more charges?
Yeah, the demon prince is going to go with it.
Right, okay, so I'm just going to do the Overwatch just off camera and we'll see what we can get. So Overwatch, while there were many, many dice, he only actually caused 1 wound. So now Phil's going to try and charge, and he's a 7. Are you confident, Phil?
Yeah.
That's a double Hellstorm right there. Who gave him those damn dice?
I wish I charged him down. All right,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Well, I'm in.
Cool.
I want to put
So,
myself, like, right here.
Yep, no worries. So we'll just do that combat and we'll see what happens. Yeah. So he's actually gone there because he realised that I'm using the Ultramarines chapter tactics, so he was going to try and consolidate into the Dreadnought, but he's decided he don't want to.
Yeah.
So you have how many attacks?
So I'm going to go all my attacks into the axe so I don't get used my attack. So I'm
Okay.
going to use my axe.
So you're going to use your axe.
So
4
it's-
attacks.
It's 2s to hit, but it's -1 because the axe.
Yep, re-rolling 1s because you're a Demon Prince.
So 3s reroll. Now look at 2.
That too.
And
Strength,
Strength 8.
toughness 7, so 3s to wound.
And then a -3.
-3, so I'd have a 6 up save. Re-rolling 1s because of Infernum Halo launchers.
Woo.
I
That's 3
passed.
damage apiece.
I passed 1, so he's definitely dead. Does he blow up on a 6? No. So that is the Flyer dead and first strike to Phil. Cool. Would you like to consolidate?
Yes.
Yes. 3 inches towards the closest model.
Yeah, I like that. I want to consolidate. Fucking, yeah.
Cool.
I'll go with this.
And what about these guys? These going to attack?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't be impressed by any of this.
Don't be impressed.
At 5s, re-rolling 1s.
5s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
And then strength 4 suppose. Alright.
Nothing. So my attack's back. I have the Scout Sergeant who has 3 attacks of his chainsword, and then 1 dude. I'll hit the Flamers. 3s to hit. All hit. Toughness 3 or 4?
Toughness
4,
4.
so 4's to wound. 2 wounds, 2 saves. Oh, it's 1 dead.
Oh no.
What a grave mistake you have making.
Command point!
It's fine, he takes a wound. Wow.
Alright.
Command point to save
a
a Flamer.
battle shot for them because you lost 3 dudes.
Yes, I do. So I'm at
It's like a 6 re-rolling, right?
something like that. And I'm leadership +1.
Right.
So I've actually only lost 2 dudes. I'm leadership 8, so I need a 6 to fail.
Yeah.
Reroll.
You re-roll.
5.
No.
Oh, look at that. I'm fine.
Oh man, I wish you would have rolled that 6 because of Bellacore you would have had 1 to casualties.
Right,
I'm gonna
okay.
check and make sure it's casualties and not -1.
Okay. But for the points, the point of scoring, I score another 3 points from holding this objective. This one, you're actually holding because you've got more models.
Subtract 1 from the leadership of enemy units that are within 12 inches of Bellacore and Ralphus. So 1 guy runs.
I'll have to. I'm just going to double check that, but we'll see. That one's contested, but you're going to score it. So you get 1 point for that one,
3.
and you get 1 point for that one. So cool. Just going to double check the leadership. We'll catch up after the movement phase and tell you what happened. So that is the movement phase. Not too much happened. These guys kind of just shuffled forwards a little bit. The tactical squad and librarian with the Tome of Malcador jumped out of the Razorback, and the scouts disengaged from combat. So we're going to do some psychic, and we're going to start off with
-1 to cast.
just -1.
Just -1. Only ones within range.
Okay. So this guy is going to cast Veil of Time on Gulliman. Veil of Time, I think it's warp charge 6. So 7 does go off. Would you like to try and deny?
I don't know.
I'm just going to double check.
Oh, he can. He'll try and deny.
Yep.
The Demon Prince will try.
Just going to quickly check the warp charge. If I can find it. So guys, did double check. I'm -1. It's warp charge 6, so I do cast that on 7. Would you like to try and deny it?
With the Demon Prince.
With the Demon Prince?
Oh my god.
No, on a 4. So Gulliman has got Veil of Time, so it means he gets
I
to.
want to re-roll a 1.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's right.
But that's a match. So that's failed. Would you like to not re-roll that one?
No, I'm alright. I chose it.
But you can't possibly stop it.
Why?
Because you need.
Yeah, but I chose to re-roll.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you needed the 5, didn't you? Mine, of course. My bad. So Gulliman has Veil of Time, so he re-rolls his charge rangers, and also he always strikes first in combat, even if he didn't charge. Unless you've got a rule that says you always strike first in combat.
So if I charge him, it's alternate.
No, you have to have a rule that says you always fight first in combat. Like Veil. So if 2 people with Veil of Time charge each other, it alternates. But if you've not got that.
Alright.
So second power, he's going to cast Smite.
3.
So goes off on 6 because I'm -1. It does not, so I'm going to re-roll. That's 8. So would you like to try and deny?
Don't know if I've got anyone who can see, right? Got no one I can see?
Nope. So D6 mortal wound, D3 mortal wounds against closest unit, which I believe is the Flamers.
Yeah, looks like it.
1 mortal wound. Do I get my command point back? Yes, so I'm still at 9.
I'll try to get my command back.
And then this guy is going to cast Null Zone, which is warp charged at 8, so it's now 9. And that means anyone within 6 inches can't use their invulnerable.
Alright.
It's really nasty against you. There he goes, warp charge 9. It doesn't go off. And then his second power is going to cast Smite, which is probably. Actually, I'm going to use Psychic Scourge. So that is a warp charge value of 6. If manifested, select a visible enemy unit within 18, then roll a d6 and add my leadership, and you roll a d6 and add your leadership. If you roll higher, nothing happens. If you roll equal, mortal wound. If I roll higher, d3 mortal wounds.
Alright.
So I'm going to cast this. It is warp charge 6, I need 7. Which I don't get off on a 5. Never mind. All that talking and nothing happened. Cool. Shooting phase. Let's see what we can do. I believe the grav cannons have found their new target.
Yeah.
The only thing on the board with a 3+ save. Cool, let's see what happens. So Phil, how did you feel about my shooting phase?
Oh my goodness. Your dice.
My dice.
They're good.
They're not bad. So I've killed. So let's just have a look. There isn't a not. There was. Do you remember that pile of stuff that I feel guilty, but there was some stuff there. Basically, I've killed 2 chariots, the Demon Prince, and kind of like 1.5 squads of flamers. Well, kind of like left that one on 1, and there was 2 guys there.
Flamer as well.
Yep. So at the end of that's the end of my shooting. So I'm going to charge my scouts into that 1 flamer.
Oh, all right.
6 hits. I'm hoping for the best.
4s. 3 and -1.
3, so 3 5-up saves. 2 dead, so they are dead. Never mind. I wanted to get in within, get closer to that objective.
On a 6
So that is the end of my turn. I score another 3 points for that one. Phil scores 3 points for that one.
Yeah.
And 3 points for that one.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm going up in the wall.
So let's see what he can do in his turn. Here's Phil's movement phase. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's good. Cool. Let's see what we can do. So guys, not a lot of movement from Phil. He's kind of just staying away because he can outrange me with all his psychic and stuff like that. So the 3 heralds on discs kind of just shuffle around to get within 24 inches of the Dreadnought, the Hellblasters, and the Librarian. Be'lakor and Changeling swap places.
Yep.
So I can't target the Changeling, so he can keep his -1. Yeah. The Chariot's shuffled a little bit, but didn't really move much. You might have seen on the stream that Be'lakor danced. He moved forward, then changed his mind and brought him back, because it would have been a bit of a risky move, that. This flame is just going to sit there and score him 3 points at the end of the turn, pretty much. So yeah, it's now your psychic phase, Phil. What are you going to do first?
Yeah, so this guy's got 18, can see him, can't see anyone else, so I'm going to do smite first.
Okay, smite onto the Redemptor.
Yep. Just get it.
Just get it, D3 wounds. I'm going to try and dispel that. Yeah. Just to try and slow down. So I do, on 9.
And then he's going to do diabolical strength on himself.
Yep.
Don't get it.
Don't get it, fair enough.
I think I get it. Yeah, I do.
You do?
6.
Okay.
6, so.
Can you deny if you have no line of sight?
Don't think so.
Okay, no worries. So he can't see, so he can't deny.
So he's diabolical strength. He's +2 strength and extra.
+2 strength and extra attack is quite tasty.
Changeling will boon him as well.
Yep, so he's going to cast Boon on Be'lakor.
Fail.
Failed. No command points left, you spent them all.
Yep.
I'm currently rocking 8 command points.
So this guy going to smite. This guy's closest.
Yep. So it goes off an 11. I can't deny, so D6. 2 wounds is down to 2.
Yeah. Not cool. I don't want that.
But he's going to have to smite it again.
Yeah, this guy's going to smite it this time.
Yep.
I get it.
Goes off. 1 wound. He's on 1. He has 1 smite left. Is he going to smite him?
Yeah.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
Get it.
On a 10, so D3 does 1 wound.
God damn it, just. Blow up, please. I need you to blow up.
You see that, guys?
I need you
That's what he wants.
Please.
But that's what I'm going to roll.
Please. You blow up.
No, it's a 4. So the Redemptor is dead, but it does not blow up. Cool. So that is the end of the psychic phase. So Phil's going to do his shooting and we'll catch up afterwards. So guys, just a quick catch up. The Chariot shot his 3 pseudo las cannons. Strength 9, -4, D3 damage each at the Librarian. 3 wounds. Straight through. 3.
Give me some death back.
Did 3 damage to him, so he's left on 1 wound because he was like, oh, that's the closest one, I could kill him. What did you feel? You remember when you said you were going to kill him? Let's carry on, see what we can do. Oh, well, that was all his shooting. So his shooting, he kind of took out some tactical Marines. Oh, a morale check, yes.
Yeah.
At leadership 9 this time.
And I lost 3.
So I need to roll more than 6 to make me lose
Yeah,
one.
-1 for him, yeah. So.
He hates that.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, he kind of pistoled the 3 of the dudes to death. Left the Librarian on 1 wound because of the failed attempt at killing him with the chariots. So now it is my turn 3. At the start of the first battle round, we roll off to see where the objective arrives.
Oh yeah.
So roll off. I get a 4. Gonna roll the dice.
No.
So we both get a 4, so we roll 4.
3.
3. So it's up to me. I'll just get the card. So we've got this. So I have to roll the dice, and depending what I roll, it lands there. So
I want like a 2, and I'll be like right here.
can I command point it?
No.
Why not?
No command point.
Am I allowed? I mean, you don't want me to, but can I?
No. No. No.
It's a 5, so it goes right in the middle of the board.
There it is.
There it is. That's the comet, and that's the taking hold objective. So whoever holds that at the end of the 5th battle round wins.
I want him to like pass every single info and then just run away.
Okay, if you do that, I'm going to run up and get rid of you. I'm going to use null zone and get rid of it. How do you feel about that? All I'm going to say, guys, is Phil asked to play this list.
Oh yeah?
He asked specifically. So my turn 3, it's movement phase. Let's see where we go. Okay guys, we just rocked forwards a little bit. Gulliman is slowly walking forwards with his line of death. The scouts have trickled forward just so they can remain 6 inches within Gulliman and still get the re-rolls. The Razorback shuffled with him, the Dreadnoughts moved forward. The Tactical Squad and Librarian have just moved up here. So, we're going to do some Psychic Powers. So, I'm still -1.
Yep. Well, this guy is at -2.
Is it -2 to cast?
That guy's at -2.
Okay. So he's going to cast Null Zone.
Yeah.
So if I get this off on 8, no, 10.
Oh!
10.
Cool.
Which I get on 11. So if you don't dispel this, you don't have an in-run. Within 6.
24 to dispel.
24 to dispel.
Yeah, he's going to try and do it.
Go for it. So that guy over there, it's an 8, so Null Zone does go off. So these 2 units don't have an in-run anymore.
Alright.
And then it's going to cast Smite. So I need 7, which I get 7. Would you like to try and dispel?
Yeah.
So another one trying to dispel.
It is.
8, so it
That's
does
right.
stop it. Okay, this guy's going to cast Smite. So he's cast Smite as well. On 8.
This guy.
Yep. Got one more to try and dispel.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. And then the last one, Psychic Scourge, which is the leadership one, against this Flamer.
Good.
Doesn't go off, so I'm going to command point it, try and get 4. I think that does go off, Psychic Scourge on 7, I'll just double check. Apologies guys, it is Warp Charge 6, so it does go off. So what's your leadership of a Flamer?
Oh, 7, I believe.
7. So I count as leadership 10, because I'm leadership 9 plus 1. So I have to roll higher than you. So I've got leadership 15, so you need to roll 8. Cool, so I do D3 mortal wounds. And that's 2 wounds to the Flamer. So he is dead. That's my objective. Cool, so that's the end the second power. I cast Smite already, I failed, so that's it. Cool, so my shooting phase, let's see what happens. So guys, in my turn, we've got rid of a couple of chariots, not really been able to do much against those guys. The Melter Guns killed one, the Autocannon Dread killed another one. We did 3 wounds against the Herald with the snipers. The Hellblasters shot into the chariot, did no wounds, but lost one of their brethren, so there's only 3 left. So I score 4 points, 3 for this one because I'm still holding it, and 1 for that one because I took it from him. So that puts me on 12. So now it is, yeah, Phil's turn 3. Let's see what he does in movement phase. So Phil forgot that is his Warlord with Tenacious Survivor, so he's back up to 3 wounds. So he's not really done much movement, he's just kind of shuffled around. Be'lakor has jumped out with his gigantic axe. Looks like he's going to go for Gulliman, but who knows what he'll do. So now his Psychic phase, what's first?
Smite?
Smite?
The Hellblasters?
Yeah.
I get it?
Yep.
99?
Nope.
3 Hellblasters dead.
Nope. 1 Hellblaster dead.
Oh,
And another takes a wound.
Alright, the next one. Gets it.
Yep, Perils.
And this is the middle one, so he takes 1 wound.
Yep. And then,
D6 on them. For 5.
so that's that unit dead.
Alright. Last one, Gulliman. Oh.
Oh, it's double for 2.
Then Boon.
He's going too fast for me, I can't keep up with the dice.
Boon on him.
Boon of Change.
Don't get it.
Don't get it. Is there Diabolical Strength coming up?
Death Hex.
Death Hex. Right, okay. Does it go off?
Don't know. We'll check.
I'm going to try and deny it because I need to roll 7. I don't. So double check if it goes off. Okay. Death Hex is actually Warp Charge 8, so it didn't go off, so I didn't need to deny. So I've still got 2 denies left.
And then Diabolic Strength.
Diabolical Strength.
No.
Doesn't
Oh,
go off.
Yes, it's a 6, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try and deny that. So I need 6.
Oh!
So I do because I get +1.
And -1.
-1, so I'm going to command point it.
No!
There you go, 8.
Do you get command point
Can you do that again? Do I get command point pack to rub it in? No, so I'm down to 7 command points.
Alright, kid, on the shoot.
So cool, shooting phase. Do you want to just rock through it? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Go for it.
He's going to do his flame on them.
On the tactical squad,
For 5.
5 shots.
When you're on 3s, 3 -2.
3 -2, so 3 5-up saves.
Oh.
So 1 dead.
Alright. Now got charges.
Now charges already. Right.
He's going to charge into that. He's still got. No, he doesn't have no thing, right?
Pardon? He does have null zone, yeah. It's until my next psychic phase.
Yeah, I'll charge him out of him.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot both weapons. So Melter Gun first. Misses. Bolter Gun. Both missed. So charge range, I think you might be in.
And then him into
The Librarian.
the Libby.
The what?
Libby.
Can you say it properly, please? I don't know what you're saying.
The Libby, the blue guy.
What's he called? What's his
Frederick,
character?
that's his name.
Frederick. It's actually called
A librarian.
a Librarian. So the Librarian is going to bolt pistol into him. Missed. With a 7-inch charge.
I've got fly. Oh yeah, definitely.
Meow. Any more charges?
Bellacore into Gulliman.
Right, okay, so I'm going to Overwatch with his Hand of Dominion. So 6 shots, it's rapid fire 3.
Show him my hand over there.
So 1 hit so far from there. Re-rolling.
Just one.
Just 1. Toughness.
Toughness 6.
It's a wound if it's toughness 6. Unless it's toughness 7, which I
I don't think it's toughness 7.
No.
Toughness 6.
So 1 save.
Any minus?
1.
So 5 up invul.
Yep.
Rerolling. No, so I take
2
1.
damage.
2 damage.
Charge range, you need more than double 1. He made it.
I'm around here.
So cool, let's see what we can do in the combat. So guys, Bellacore with his how many attacks?
6.
6 attacks, all hit, all wound, all -5, 3 damage each.
Yeah.
And I've just failed 3 saves. So currently, Gulliman is taking 9 wounds. So
That's right, Gulliman.
just
That's right. That's
so
right, Gulliman.
just to rub it in, I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll one of his saves.
You're going to give me a heart
3
attack.
plus. He's on 3 wounds, everybody.
But then do you get the command
Do I
point
get
back?
command point back? It cost me nothing. Turn 3, and he's got all this left. I've still got 7 command points
He
to
does
go.
have 3 wounds left, though.
He does have
I
3
didn't
wounds
kill
left.
him.
You
He
did.
just cheated.
Dad. Hey, how many command points you used in the first turn?
5.
Only 5.
Yeah,
And I'm the cheater. I've only used 4.
Alright.
Let's go. Let's see what else we can do in the combat. So guys, after that combat, I'm going to use 2 command points to interrupt with the Librarian.
Do you get them back?
Do I get them back? No, I only get 1 back.
Sweet.
So I'm down to 6. So I'm going to attack. So he's got 4 sword. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because he's 12 inches of Gulliman. Re-rolling 1s because he's near Gulliman. So all hit. Strength 4, toughness.
What's your toughness?
My toughness is 4. So the changeling basically takes the same profile as the Librarian and his weapon and stuff like that. So 4's to wound, -3 d3 damage each. That was terrible. So no wounds at all. So you're next to combat.
How many attacks do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, so I'll take your 4.
Go for it.
What's his weapon skill?
3 plus.
Yeah, I'll take that one as well.
Go for it.
So 3s.
That's 2 hits. No re-rolls.
And then what's your weapon?
I'm tough. Strength 4, -3 d3 damage.
Strength 4s are 4s. Oh, wow.
Nothing. No command points. Any more combats?
Yeah, my chariot.
Your chariot.
So my lamprey bites.
Yep. So the lamprey bites, which is the screamers.
Yeah. So these hit on 4s. So 3 hits there.
Yep.
Strength 6.
Strength 6, so 3's to wound.
And then -3 for 2 damage.
-3, so 6 up saves.
That's right.
Oh, 1
Yeah.
dead. Not unlike Gulliman. Gulliman's still alive.
And then I'll consolidate into the librarian.
Okay.
Like that.
Cool. So Gulliman's attacks back. He's going to use his sword against Bellacore.
Damn.
So 2's to hit, re-rolling.
Yep.
So 1 missed. Strength 8, toughness.
6.
So 3's to wound, re-rolling.
Yep.
Any 6s do d3 mortal wounds as well.
Oh, wow.
And it's -4, 3 damage each.
No 6s. Alright, that's cool.
So all wounded, so 5 wounds, 5 in runs.
Re-rolling in runs, so I pass 2.
Re-rolling the in runs.
Pass 1. So 2 go through.
So 6 wounds.
Oh. I don't remember, he's dead.
Oops.
He's gotta go.
So Bellacore is down, and that
I
is the
killed
end.
you. I killed you.
You tried to kill
I
me.
killed you.
You keep saying it, but
Killed
you
him.
tried.
You're dead. You're dead.
I'm dead. Why is he still there on 3 wounds?
Give me this one victory.
No.
Alright, cool.
I'm taking it from you. Cool. So that's the end of your turn. You score. Pardon? So yeah, you've got 2 within 3, so you're scoring that for 1 point.
Oh, shit.
I score 3, but you've actually left that one on its own.
Oh, God, no.
So I'm on 15.
I'm on 15.
Cool. So it's my turn 4. Let's see what we can do. So that is the end of the movement. The Apothecary first ran up to the Librarian, healed him 2 wounds, he's on 3. The Centurions are rocking up, they're going to go for that objective. The Librarian disengaged, so I can shoot those 2. The Razorback advanced, because he's still fast, because he's done no damage to him so far. And those guys haven't moved. So, shooting phase. Psychic phase, sorry. So first off, I'm going to cast Smite with this Librarian.
Alright.
And I'm -1.
Yeah.
Cool. So 6s to cast. Doesn't cast, I'm going to use a command point, because I've got loads, you know. I've got like 7, maybe 6.
You got 6.
I've got 6. It goes off on 6, which I like to try and deny.
You got 2 more librarians. You got 3 more psychic powers.
I have got 3 more psychic powers.
Closest hit. I'm gonna deny it.
Is he in range?
Yeah.
Okay.
I denied it.
He denied. So the next one, I'm going to cast Null Zone
It's still on him.
on him, yeah.
Cool.
So it does not go off, it needs 7, because you're -1. This guy's going to cast Smite.
Right.
Goes off on 9 or 8. Yep.
No.
So you do not dispel, so D3 mortal wounds against the Chariot.
Yep.
Take 1.
Yay. 1 set.
And then the last power is Psychic Scourge.
Yep.
So
Into the change there, I'm assuming.
I can't target his character, you can't target him.
Alright, sure.
So Warp Charge 7 because of -1. Does not go off.
3.
So that is the end of the Psychic phase.
Awesome.
So shooting, I might just rock straight into it if you don't mind. I'm going to kill that Changeling first with the snipers.
Oh, God.
So 4's to hit because I'm -1.
3 hits. That's 3.
So 3s, any 6s do a mortal wound as well. Nothing. 1 wound, sorry. 1 wound goes through.
Feel my save. 6 up. Nope.
Nope. Cool. So then the Centurions are going to shoot. Let's get some dice. So the Centurions are going to shoot all the weapons at the Chariot. They can't actually target anyone else currently. So Grav Cannons first, 3s to hit. Re-rolling.
But the 3's are misses.
But the 3's are missed because I'm -1 because they're Changeling. So re-rolls. And then all the 3's miss. And then Strength 5, Toughness 5. Cool. 4s. Re-rolling. So 6 wounds.
3 go through.
3 go 3.
Just 1 damage each, right?
Yeah, 1 damage. So he's down to 4. And then the bolters, all these dice. Oops, all these dice. I'm just going to do that off camera. So just a quick catch up. The Centurions did 14 wounds with the 36 bolter shots, which weren't too bad. So now we got Gulliman's shots at the Changeling. So 2's to hit re-rolling, but 2's missed because of -1. So that missed. 3's to wound because it's strength 6.
Yep.
Gulliman into the Changeling.
2's, sorry.
2's, oh right, okay. So 5 wounds, 5 in ones, so it's 2 damage each.
Fail 1.
Fail 1, which is 2 wounds.
2 6s. No, sorry.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. No.
The Changeling is dead.
That's Warlord kill.
That's Warlord to me. And then I've got the Dreadnought, which has got 8 shots.
Yep.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8. Hitting one of the Heralds, the closest one. But I can't hit all 3. So it's 3's to hit, re-rolling 1. He's not in range, so re-rolling 1 of them. And then 5 hits, 2's.
Yep.
5 wounds.
So it's this one as closest.
So one at the full wounds, so 5 wounds.
I failed 1.
Fail 1, so he's only taken 2. Okay. So that's the end of my shooting phase. I can't charge. I get, yeah, 4 points because I didn't hold that one at the end of the last turn. So another 4 points puts me on 19. Phil has to claim that objective in the middle to tie the game, or get more points. How many points are you on?
I'm on 15.
15. So let's see what you can do. So that was the movement phase. Phil's kind of just moved the heralds over there out of the way. So at the minute, I can't deny because these are both out of 24 range, but his smite was in range of Gulliman and the Centurions. So what would you like to cast first?
Smite.
Okay, go for it.
I get it.
Goes off on 11, so D6 mortal wound on Gulliman. Takes 1. He's down to 2.
All right.
Oh, so he's down to 2. We know that.
Next one. Goes on.
Goes off, D3. 3 wounds, so he does die.
And then the last one on the Centurions.
Yep.
Get it?
Yep, D3.
For 1.
1.
That brings him down to 1.
Okay.
Does he get
You did kill Gulliman for now. I'm going to use this fantastic, oh, I'm sorry about that, this fantastic little SN dice. Are you ready? 4 up. Command point. Oh, Gulliman is down, so Gulliman is dead, and Phil gets Warlock. That's the man, that's the face of a man who kills Gulliman. Cool, so that is the end of Phil's turn. He doesn't score any points, but he did kill Gulliman, so I mean, that's a win. That's a win right there. That means on the 2 battle reports I've used Gulliman, he's died both times.
Yeah, that's right.
Gulliman's terrible, who uses him? Cool, so my turn 5, if I hold this objective at the end of the game, I win.
Yep.
And if I have more points than Phil, I win.
Yeah.
So let's see what we can do. Okay guys, not too much movement. As I shuffle forward, I'm just going to try and kill those heralds and just essentially try and table him before I die. So I'm going to shoot the Razorback first. Yep. He's going to shoot his Stormbolter at the first herald. So 1 hit.
Roll the ones. Oh no, Gulliman's gone.
Did you know Gulliman's dead? 3's to wound. No wounds. And then the Assault Cannon. This is -1 to hit because I moved, so 4. And then 3's, 2's because you took us 3. So 4 wounds, 1 damage each.
Kill 2's dead.
That's him dead. The Centurions are going to shoot all their guns at the next herald. Yep. Can they reach? I believe they can. Would you double check for me? 24-inch range, dude, at the next herald.
Yeah.
Cool. So grav cannons, hitting on 3's. Oh, Centurions are terrible. 3's. All those. 3, 6, 8 wounds.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. So the Hurricane Bolters are lost. And then the Rifle Dread to finish the game, to kill a herald, to end the day.
Got 1 wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
3's to hit.
And then 2's.
2's. 4 wounds, 4 saves.
No!
He failed 2. So that is the herald dead. So, put her there. Thank you for the game, dude.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. What do you think?
Good list. Dice were a little colder.
Yeah.
Being a little different, but it still did pretty well for what I had.
Yeah. I really like your list. The chariots with like las cannons that do D3 damage is pretty horrendous.
They're very versatile, so they can just turn the flame as their own as well.
Yeah, they have that option, so they can just do anything they like. So a bit of a studio outro. We are at Battle Bunker, so if you are local to Sunderland, Battle Bunker Limited, check them out on Facebook. Go and have a look because we have lots and lots of tables here. Quite a nice venue. It's a bit messy because some idiots from the south showed up and made a mess. But great venue, great fun day with the Dark Artisan and this. So yeah, go and check out the Dark Artisan. Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, let us know. If we did anything well, then tell us if we did well. You know, like a lot of people don't see top down. I've had a few comments about that saying it's quite good. So if you do like it, tell us. If there's anything you don't like, tell us. We just want to keep improving. So thank you again, Phil, for having us. Thank you, Harry, somewhere he's talking over there. So cheers, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.